Hey guys, I'm back again, and this time I'm going to show you how to make your own flatbread pizzas. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start off with some standard pizza dough that I actually added a little bit more oil to because it should make it easier to work with since we're making these so thin. Now if you don't know how to make pizza dough, you can go ahead and check out my other video, but if you already do, then this is where you want to be. We're going to start off just by rolling out the dough very thin into long strips. Okay, it does take some practice to get it that thin to make sure it doesn't keep bouncing in on you, but soon enough you'll get it. Just keep working the dough out and be sure to keep the shape just long and thin instead of round. Okay, let's speed this up so we don't have to go through this whole thing. Obviously you can add flour, oil along the way to keep it from sticking to surfaces like your rolling pin or the countertop. We're going to go ahead and throw this now onto a pizza peel. When you have raw dough and you want to put it in the oven, use a well-floured wooden peel. When you're removing it from the oven, use a metal tray or possibly a metal pizza peel if you have one available. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in the oven just like we did in our other video. The oven is going to be preheated to 400 degrees and make sure you do preheat it with the stone inside. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and remove these when they're cooked like this. The bottom should be nice and crisp and the top should be, just done and bubbling. So here are the ingredients that we're going to use today. We're going to use some balsamic vinegar, some goat cheese, some fresh greens, some minced garlic that I tossed into some olive oil, some roasted red peppers, sea salt, and cracked black pepper, okay? Obviously you can substitute this anything if you want, but this is what I'm going to be using and showing you guys how to do that. So we're going to go ahead and brush that garlic and olive oil mixture here as the base right onto the dough. Notice these are flipped over. So this would be the bottom, the more brown side. So when we recook these, the undercooked side from the top will now be on bottom and get cooked more. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and go brush this on both of these guys. Now we're going to use the greens. We're just going to throw these on here almost. You want to cover it because they will wilt in the oven. So more is better than less. If you have less, then you're not going to have much on there at all and you're not going to get a lot of flavor. With the greens out of the way, we're going to go ahead and put on some red peppers next, okay? Instead of using roasted red peppers, you can go for something like some chopped up tomatoes or anything else that you'd like instead of the peppers, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and add some goat cheese, and instead of goat cheese, you can maybe add some feta or some chopped up fresh mozzarella, anything you want really. You can kind of experiment and make your own flavors. Now let's sprinkle some balsamic vinegar over top. Okay, you want to add a decent amount, but not too much that it gets soggy. Just kind of like you're putting it on a salad. We'll go ahead and put some cracked black pepper over top, and then sprinkle some sea salt, and we're good to go. Looks great, so now it's time to cook it again in the oven. So now we're going to throw it back in one more time. Obviously the dough's been flipped over, and this allows it to just be really crispy when they come out of the oven. Instead of being a softer, thicker dough, they're going to be really thin, really crispy, and perfect. Okay, and there they are. We're going to go ahead and take those out. As you can see, the greens and the cheese has just started to melt. The greens have wilted a little bit. So that's it. Now we're just going to go ahead and cut it, and I just like to cut it in horizontal strips going down so you have nice little thin pieces that you can go ahead and serve. So that's about it. It's a very simple recipe, but you can go ahead and experiment and add whatever toppings you want, and create your own flavor combinations, and let me know what you guys think or what other recipes you guys come up with down in the comments. Okay? As always, please subscribe. I can keep the videos coming, and that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.